Hello and good evening. Welcome to another chill underwater reading experience. We are playing in other waters. And apparently I have 8% completion. That's good to know. So last time we explored this base and now we are ready to go exploring the ocean again. Just have to find out where my map is. Med Bay, Habitat. There's nothing new in here. I think I clicked everything, but I can't find the map. Generator? Med Bay? Lab? There the dive map is. Okay, we got a main objective over here. But I can't go directly. Okay, let's collect some samples. How do I... Oh, I cannot go directly to these spots. I have to go to the central reef. And then find my way from there. I wish I could get the bigger map in this overview, because I have no idea where we are and where we need to go. So the main gameplay loop, as far as I'm aware right now, is that we are scanning the map, and then these triangles show up, those points of interest, and then I can go to the next point of interest and scan again, and that's basically the gameplay loop. So for example, this point of interest is a layered outcrop, and it says the pale strata of this rock tell an ancient story. Might there be a fossil record within said rocks waiting to be discovered? And then we can go there. And scan again. And then we find the next points. Going to the northern passage, were these rifts and canyons really carved by the currents, or are they violent fractures now smoothed by erosion? And most of these points of interest contain some text or some thoughts about how the environment has been shaped. And I don't think I will read all of these out. I'm not sure about it. Most of this is not very interesting, actually. Mostly it's just, oh, this stone looks weird and the current is going strong here. From here the reef descends into the unseen deep. Spores sparkle by in the fast-flowing water. What else lies out there? This side of the shelf is sliced at by the planet's oceanic currents. Look at those flags of organic material. They are being cycled back into the reef's ecosystem, drifting from unseen places out in the ocean. It must be part of some vast process. Do you think we'll ever understand the cycles of this ocean? Oh yeah. I hope so too. It's just so intimidating. An entire planet of life and just us to study it. We cannot go there apparently. This is the end for us, so I guess we're going back. Can zoom in, but not further out. Let's go to the glittering stalk first, that clings to the edge of the nearby outcrop. It actually is a sample that I can collect by using the tools in the interface on the left. And it has a shrill sac for me. Shrill sacs are like little bubbles that explode, and I can use these to clear paths from obstructions. Oh, there are multiple samples I can collect, I guess. Okay, got 3 short sacs. And now I gotta go to the next point. The split gullies. These gullies lead among the tall outcrops of the northern edge to the currents and open waters beyond. Let's make our way east to the source of the transponder signal. I don't know what to expect if the transponder is Minae's. There's some history between us, but I haven't seen her in years, not since... Look, you don't need to worry about it. Let's just find her. These stalks block the gully, but also the strong currents behind. Even if we clear them, those currents will still block our passage. So I guess I shouldn't waste my my bombs on them. Actually, I don't want to do the main quest right now. I should go back and find the requests And they've been more southwest, I guess. There we go, new point of interest. The northern rift is the largest of the cuts into the central reef. Crossing it without some way of navigating its currents would be suicide. Okay. Guess we need upgrades before. Impressive. This split in the shelf is incredibly wide and deep. These currents would smash us against the rocks if we swam out into the flow. We're going to need better equipment if we want to cross that monster. Yep. So... not doing that. Yeah, we are actually prohibited of going there. I'm curious if we will face actual danger at some point, or if the game is always just creating worlds to keep us safe. Open sand. This western side of the finger becomes increasingly enclosed by rocky outcrops as it leads towards the shallower water. Metal debris. It looks like Minae has had to salvage parts of the base to build what she needed to survive. She must have been here many months before I arrived. Let's go there. But there's actually nothing to do for me at the metal debris. There's some split boulders. Some ruined equipment lies in the shelter of two boulders. An early way station site, perhaps? I miss scanning animals. There's no new animal stuff to be scanned. At the edge of the strange terraces of this underwater forest, this stalk sits like a sentry, armed with a coating of bubbles. Yeah, not going there. The Stark Forest. Patterns of stalks stretch back into the distance. pathways and terraces of some unknown design. This must be the Western Stark Forest. Wait, actually, this one point seems to be, yeah, sample candidate. I should go there. Collect stuff. I guess I don't have so much inventory. There's like 9 inventory slots, I guess. So I will need to go back to the base eventually. I could also try and see what happens if I try to open a pathway to see what there is. No, this didn't open up any new point of interest, so a waste, I hope. I hope there will be enough of these things. Unlike in the southern reef, the Starks here are ordered in curving rows, tightly packed and evenly spaced. But the vector's blocked, so... There's a new formation blinking. Bloated stalk. These stalks bulge out from their bases. They look ill. These stalks bulge out from their bases, forming rounded pulsing growths that look like discolored and stretched. Yeah, let's sample some of these. Oh. Question mark. Spark colony. Toxic microbial colony found inside bloated stalks. One more sample. I messed up. Guess we are full? Okay, there's the vector blocked, so there's a way for us to use up some of our... I was trying to clear the path for 2 of these vectors, but this didn't work out. These curving avenues of stalks seem to mark a loose perimeter around each bloated growth. Why? Oh, it's blocked. I'm not sure I know where I'm going. Clearing these stalks is a delicate task, and I hope that their retraction is temporary and not some terminal state. The membrane of these stalks is thin enough to be translucent in areas stretched to breaking point by whatever inside. Maybe they're pregnant. Taking another sample of the bloating stalks. And the glittering stalks keep away from the bloats. I am full. Guess that means I should go back to the base? Or can I use them to boost my power? No, I guess they are only oxygen. I don't know where we are and where I need to go. I should have taken a better look at the big map in the base. Okay, more info about the bloated stalk. When alarmed, these stalks burst open, releasing their toxic contents into the local water. Could they be defending themselves? Some vein or root must run through this spot as the sand rumbles with unseen movements. Are all the bloats connected? Still full. Okay. Made some room in the inventory. It doesn't feel like I'm making progress. Great, now we have plenty of these microbial colonies. But we need to get one with finding that seed transponder. Let's head to the East Reef. I guess she had the same feeling. Okay. Getting back to the base. Okay, let's get to the lab first. Sample store. One of each kind. Lab analyzers error. No relevant taxonomy entries found. Okay, but the shrill sag worked. No new entries by our pilot. Guess that means we're going back. There's still sample requests open though in the south and in the far west. So let's try to follow this big island here. And then go a little to the west. Maybe I should have cleared my inventory a little bit. Yeah, we were full with these spores. It's a shame the transitioning takes a while. Okay. Going south. Gotta make use of my bombs to clear the path. The twin stones. But none of this is uncharted territory, so... I'm wondering if I've already sampled these or not. I wonder if it's still saying sample candidate. Well, I guess we got lucky. There's new bombs for us. Okay. Bombs away. Still nothing new. The music changed. I'll pick up some new bombs. Why not? There's... Oh, the cavern. I've been in the cavern, I guess. I wonder if I should go outside of this map part. I guess I maneuvered wrongly. It's already closed again. Shit. Well, I want to go west, but there's not really a path there for me. No! Did it? One more. I don't see a path through. Well, clearing that path didn't do anything. Maybe I do need to go to the transponder. I wish there were some, like, surprise treasures or something to find. Maybe they are and I'm just not finding them. That's entirely possible. Well, and we've basically reached the base again. Tiny bit frustrating. Well, let's try training the transponder. Forgot where I need to go. Was it through here? Nope. There, look, a cave entrance cut into the side of the rift. It should allow us to bypass the rift, although I'm not sure where we'll emerge. There's a hidden shelf, protected by sheer sides of the rift. This shelf leads down to a small cavern entrance in the reef wall. Okay, gotta descend. The round mouth of the cave stretches away into the rock. Stalks hum quietly in the dark. There's a strange evenness to the walls of this cave, almost as if it was a vast borehole drilled into the reef. The stalks even seem to get down here. Perhaps they are less reliant on sunlight than I initially thought. We are deep in the rock now. What formed these hollowed out caverns with their strange undulating walls? I wonder how the stalks survive without sunlight. Maybe they are fed by the forest above? What do you think? I agree. It wouldn't make sense, a network of colonies tunneling through the entire shelf. I guess the cave is built on pillars, according to these texts. Sporing stalk. These stalks are filling the water with spores. We should start logging information on them. These domed stalks are pumping out clouds of short-lived spores. They look like oversized mushrooms. These spores are different. The stalks nearby seem to be stimulated by them. Could these spores be used to make stalks extend, to bring them out of hiding? We should test them out on a retracted colony. Okay, I guess retracted colonies are the thin spores. That worked. Okay, I used up all my stalks. Another rift. How can we cross it? The current here is so strong. Open rift. So I guess we have to create growth upriver. These sporing stalks seem to require very particular conditions to grow. I've seen so few elsewhere on the reef. I am full. Tunnel mouth. The far side of the cavern narrows into darkness. I can feel the faint pulse of a distant current ahead. Okay, the game keeps telling me that the stalks smooth the flow. Look, those stalks in the cave mouth, they are retracted. Perhaps if we could make them extend, they would block the current? They block the current. These spores encourage them to extend and fill the tunnel. With these two spores, we can control the stalks to our advantage. This will be useful. There's a definite correlation between struggling stalk colonies and these sporing stalks. Are they helping support these colonies? There. Look, out in the rift, a retracted stalk colony. If we can get them to extend, they'll provide shelter from... Yeah, we know. Okay. The sounds are amazing. It sounds dangerous. A huge pillar sits out from the wall here, its top caked in retracted stalks. A golden garden waiting to emerge. There's a rift cave. We are across. Thank you, stalks. Oh, and thank you to you too. Time to emerge. Whoa, look at this structure up here. These are beautiful plants. Single petals shifting in the sunlight. Let's start logging data on them. They appear to be photosynthetic plants. They float on long stems, shifting and swaying in the water. They seem to be unrelated to the reef stalk. Their soft petals waving on thin stems. It feels good to be out in the sunlight again. Let's head northeast along this finger of the reef. The transponder is at the tip. While each bright petal plant seems to have a single white petal, they group together forming fields of blooms, all angled towards the sun. Wait, did I collect the samples? No, I did not. Third pollen extracted from petals in the East Reef. A stalk barrier. A colony of stalks has twisted itself tightly across this gap in the rocks. Could they be protecting something? I do have some shrill silks left. Exposed roots. Where the rock shelf has fallen away into the rift, the roots of the canopy above have been exposed. We can sample them here. Full though. Broken gully. The outcrops on this shelf are cut through with huge cracks, as if they are shattered somehow. What could have done this? I can see the point of interest. Excited. The panels seem to shimmer as they twist and open. It's difficult to tell if this is involuntary or part of the plant's own movement. Stalk canopy. They are spectacular. I'll start logging observations. Let's see what we can find out about them. They're twisted together into a huge canopy. Incredible. They are pushing as pores across your surface open and close. The coloration of these canopies is much lighter than other stalks. They glow pale yellow in the light of Cleese's 3 suns. On some petals there is a thick clump of pollen on the lower part. I wonder how this is dispersed. It seems too heavy to float away. I need to take the other route though. High up in the white canopy, I can see that the stalks are twisted around strange ribbed growths. What are they holding up there? New species locked. I'm going to name these plants shimmer blooms for the way they catch the sunlight. I wish I could share these discoveries with Minae. There's still so much to say. With a strong resemblance to terrestrial mushrooms, I'm going to call these reef caps. Domed mushroom-like stalks, which appear to support struggling stalk colonies with a supply of special spores. Is that another way station ahead? Minae must have built them all across the reef. In the center of this shelf is a beautiful clearing screened from currents and predators. No wonder Minae set up a way station here. This canopy has many gaps between its higher stalks, as if something has fallen out or been removed from it. Okay, go to the way station. Okay, open up the terminal, see what data we can scrape from this place. Loading map data. The logs suggest Minae was using this as some kind of staging ground for expeditions over the drop-off. She was looking for something out in the ocean, something deep from the descents she logged here. Minae doesn't do things at random. The way stations, the research base, this is calculated. I feel like we are already 10 steps behind her and we've barely even started. Let's get to that sea transponder. It isn't far from here. If we head straight north to the shelf's edge, it should be there. Not today though. If I understand it correctly, I can port here anytime I want to. So I should be able to go to the base from here. Let's test out my theory. So yeah, I can decide where I want to go. There's so much samples left to collect, and I'm so lost without a bigger map. Nothing new in the log. Oh, I can actually see her moving through the space station. That's cute. I'm not sure if what I will need later. Trying to keep my inventory relatively empty. Taxonomy has been updated. What did I want to do? I want to analyze samples. No relevant taxonomy entries. Shimmer blooms updated. Nothing for the roots either. So you got nothing for the roots and nothing for the spark colonies. Weird. But alright, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging with me and see you next Tuesday. Bye bye. And I should try to figure out these shortcuts next time. Over and out.